Hey.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hiubang Talk. This is Ishak.
And I'm Aya. Welcome.
Okay, if you are not aware, this is where our podcast section. This is our podcast segment where we are going to talk basically just about anything. We're just going to talk about anything. But
anything that interests us.
if you're not interested, let's just say people are clicking here and they are not interested in watching our podcast, don't worry. We know that we are kind of popular with our reaction. We have released a bunch of reaction in the recent days. We got a reaction on the, what is it called? We did a northeast music video reaction. Check it out. It's the song about something about semen. So I'm not really sure what is it about, but you gotta check it out. That's our first northeast reaction for after about a year or so. And also we have also reacted to this is an important message about how women are being harassed on a daily basis. This is basically female live streamers. They show people how they are being harassed on a daily basis. So if you are into that, check it out. So also guys, before we begin, our regular message: subscribe,
like this video,
share this video, and also don't forget, we will appreciate it if you donate to our PayPal and help us so Hiubang Show can continue as long as we can. If you don't donate, this is what's going to happen. We will probably do this for about 3 to 4 months, and then we realize the money is not enough. We're going to take a break for another 3 to 4 months, and then you'll probably see us in around... What is that?
How sad is that?
It is. We haven't been and also we haven't been getting any endorsement. That's kind of sad. I think we are the only YouTuber in this reaction stuff who haven't received any endorsement. If people are saying, this guy only talk about money, blah blah blah. This is my channel. I can say whatever I want. If you don't like it, don't go. Stay for the end. I'm just kidding. So anyway, yeah. Have you heard of any interesting news lately?
The one that interests me is the new variant of coronavirus. I think I already said that.
I think this is like B117 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And it's already came to Indonesia. They found it in Karawang. It's in West Java, and that made me wonder: is the vaccine will kind of effective to that kind of new virus?
So basically, the variant. First of all, you have to know the variant whether or not is going to be more. A lot of the variant, like the UK variant, the Brazilian variant, a lot of the variants are known to be. The difference is the way it is being spread. So how it's more contagious. However, the one that I know that the effect is still the same. But the difference is how it's being spread. So sometimes it's faster. So I haven't read too much about this B117 variant, but I heard that the one that I saw on Twitter is just that it spread faster. But I'm not sure whether or not it has the same effect as the regular COVID-19. So I'm not sure. On the bright side, as you know, my house is located to the vaccine area, which is in here.
Yeah.
I saw that at least the area is always filled with people trying to take vaccine. So that is a good news. So people are aware and people are trying to take the vaccine. So maybe in the future we can achieve herd immunity. So we'll see what's going to happen. But
the target of the vaccine rate per day is actually
it's still slow.
1 million, right?
I don't know. I think they said that they will get to 1 million per day by June. Not now. I think now.
Let's hope for
the last time I saw the Ministry of Health. It was like 1%, 1%, I think, right?
Yeah, like 20,000.
Yeah, I think it's still at 1% over the total.
1 million? No. It's only 200,000. The last time I heard the news.
It's still slow. But that's why That's why, wherever you are, please, as much as possible, stay at home. Because
Wear a mask.
wear a mask, don't go out. So have you gone? Oh, I know you've gone out a lot, right? Okay, so yeah, talking about never leaving home. So I just want to tell you something. So last Saturday, me and my family, for the first time ever in 1 year, we went to a mall.
And how was it?
It was like this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my experience first. So I was like, I'm excited, but we went early in the morning, so we went in like 10 o'clock, right when the mall was open. We went to Mall of Indonesia. Why we go there is because, by the way, my son's birthday is tomorrow on 11th of March.
Yeah.
So I believe that he need to get a haircut, So we say, okay, we're going to the mall, and then we went there. We went in at the earliest morning, and so I decided that why don't we park not near where we are going. So it's on the second floor, but we decided to park near the lobby.
I see.
Why?
Okay.
Mall of Indonesia is very big, right? Moi is very, very big. So I was like, because I want to sightsee, I was like, so when I went inside the mall, I was like,
Is it empty?
Huh?
Is it empty?
It's not empty. It's not empty, but there's people around.
Okay.
So we try to, like, whenever we walk past, there's like somebody walk past us, and so like, oh, jaga jarak.
But they're wearing mask.
Everybody's wearing masks.
Oh.
So that was that. It was fun. We went there. We just went for the haircut, and then we went to the Uniqlo. We went to Uniqlo for not Uniqlo. What is it called? Miniso. We went to Miniso for a little bit. Then after that, we just went back home for about an hour and a half, I think.
Because I told you, right, when I went to Kota Casablanca, on a weekend, there it was very packed, and some of the older lady, they don't wear masks.
Oh yeah?
Oh my. They only put it in here.
Oh.
Oh my God. Please.
But it was that. But then I just realized that I think staying at home masih lebih enak.
Yeah, it's better.
So anyway, yeah. The first news I want to share to everybody is this is the first news. I haven't told you actually. Number one, do you know who is Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Have you heard?
The wife of Prince Harry, huh?
Have you heard the big bombshell news about her and Prince Harry?
I think it's still like they want to separate from the royal family.
Yeah, so basically
they want to live separately, huh?
About 2 days ago on a Monday, I think it was on a Monday or on a Sunday in the States. So they went on an interview with Oprah Winfrey. And they basically blur everything. Mereka mereka kasih tahu ke dunia semua yang bobrok tentang the royal family.
Oh shoot.
So basically they tell everyone they tell the world how bad the royal family is towards her and her husband.
Oh shoot.
One of the key points, I'm not going to share everything. It was a 2 hours interview. I'm just going to share number one. So basically there is racism inside the royal palace. Which is, what do you think colonialism is? Because the British was the one who colonized. It is absolutely, there's going to be a racism. I think we all know that, right? And secondly, why there's racism? So basically, one of the member of the royal family was asking her, how dark will your baby the skin of your baby will be? Crazy. So because do you know Meghan Markle is mixed race?
Yeah. Is she from South America? Am I right?
No. Oh my God, you don't know it. She's American. She's American. She's half black, half white.
I see.
Half black, half white. So basically, she's not really pure black or anything. But what I'm trying to say is that And then after that, moving on, there's also the point of how the royal family hasn't give any money to Prince Harry since the news of them leaving the royal family. So they said that they don't have any money. They're kind of broke right now.
I see.
So there is that. So anyway, there's a big news. You gotta check it out. It's quite interesting actually. It's quite interesting to read. It's kind of like split the audience into two. One audience pity her. One audience sympathize with her. One group of audience, which is mostly the minority, which is mostly the black race, are all taking sides with her. And there is also this group, which made of different people, different kind of group, and says that Meghan Markle is ruining the royal family. One of them is my wife.
I see.
My wife said that since Meghan Markle entered the royal family, there is like a never-ending scandal, never ending
drama.
Yeah, because my wife really liked the royal family, so my wife was like, oh no, Queen Elizabeth or Prince Charles will never do any of that.
I see.
Yeah. So what do you think about it? What do you think about it?
Yeah, like you said, yeah. Of course, there is racism, but it will be different if someone from the inside said it loudly. You know? Yeah. Like we know we have so many corruption in our country, but if someone said it loudly, it will be different story.
Yeah.
So I get it. How they feel, how the royal family feel, how Prince Harry feel.
You should watch. Okay. Before we move on to our next, have you watched The Crown?
The Crown, no, not a big fan of.
You should watch The Crown.
I watched the other one, Designated Survivor. I like that better.
What is Designated Survivor?
Designated Survivor is about someone who is survived from the bombing of the capital, and then he suddenly became the president. And he's supposed to be fired. He was supposed to be fired from the ministry. Oh yeah, from his previous title. But then the bombing happened, and then he needs to be the president, and all the drama playing from them.
Okay, so basically you should watch The Crown. The Crown is basically a drama adaptation of the royal family.
I see. Yeah.
So the main cast is Queen Elizabeth. It's quite interesting to take a look of the royal family from the TV screen. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next part of the news. So yeah, this is This is kind of like boy-girl relationship. Do you know who is Kaesang?
Kaesang, I know.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna let everybody know. So basically, Kaesang is the son of our president, Bapak Jokowi. Kaesang is engaged to a Chinese-Indonesian girl. Was engaged to a Chinese-Indonesian girl who is living in Singapore. 5 years ago, they got engaged, and then they decided to get married. Apparently, the plan is for them to get married sometime this year. The plan.
Okay.
Not sure what happened. The girl side recently, in the past week, the mother, the brother, and some of the girl's friends is like on social media. Suddenly, okay. Sorry. That was step 2. Let's go back to step 1. So what happened is, do you know the gossip account Lambe Tura?
Yeah, Lambe Tura.
Lambe Tura is like posts all these like photos that Kaesang is now with another girl. Kaesang is now with another girl. I don't know whether it's cheating or not. So what we know is that this gossip account posted photos of them together, and then not long after that, nggak lama setelah itu, semua keluarga ceweknya sama teman-teman ceweknya pada posting kalau ternyata Kaesang and Felicia sudah broke up.
Okay.
Dan
what is the big
bukan itu yang bikin sensasi. Yang bikin sensasi adalah cara breakupnya si Kaesang.
Okay.
Lu tahu istilah? Do you know the term ghosting?
How?
Lu tahu
How
ghosting?
exactly ghosting is? Yeah, but in a relationship, I don't know. I know ghosting in a paper. Paper ghosting, do you know paper ghosting? No.
Kayak
Nembus.
ini penulis
Nembus
gelap.
lu nulis pakai pulpen tapi terus nembus ke halaman sebaliknya. That's ghosting.
What the hell are you talking about? That's not what I'm talking about. Ghosting ini adalah jadi ternyata si Kaesang menghilang.
Okay.
Jadi beberapa bulan, the last few months, the girls side of the family is trying to contact Kaesang.
Okay.
Dan Kaesang nggak pernah bales.
I see.
Jadi, so what happened is sensasi lah berita jadinya kalau ternyata Kaesang itu ghosting ceweknya. Sedih, ceweknya langsung delete account sosial medianya. Si Felicia.
Because she's afraid people gonna attack her.
No, I think she deleted her social media way before that katanya. I'm not really sure. Tapi so this kind of like okay. This breaks up into many audience now. This is what I don't like, but I will tell you what I don't like later. Number one, from a politic point of view, if the son is like that, what makes the father different? Lo ngerti gak? Jadi kayak dari sisi politik bilang anaknya aja kayak gitu, apalagi bapaknya banyak janji kosong.
Okay.
Lo ngerti gak? So it's like they're trying to take this case and they're trying to make it like it's the father's fault. If the son can do all this, what makes you think the father will not do the same? And the father is the president of Indonesia, and as you know, Pak Jokowi is making a lot of promises, loh. He's making a lot of promises to the country. Anaknya is making a promise, as you know, for Chinese Indonesian people. According to the mother, the son already made the promise di meja leluhur. Lu tahu kan yang orang Chinese yang mejanya yang gini-gini kan? So it's like the ancestor table. According to the Chinese, if you make promise to the dead ancestor, the promise is sacred, right?
Of course,
and there is that. So basically, there is one audience from the politics side. Another audience is from the mostly women's audience, who is like saying Kaesang is an asshole. Kaesang is a jerk. You should not treat a woman like that. Okay, before I move on to the next audience, what do you think of that situation as a woman?
Sometimes I don't get it why people care so much about this kind of news. Are they lack of entertainment?
No. First, I want to ask you of that particular situation. What are your thoughts of Kaesang ghosting his ex-fiancée?
I think that's happened every time, right? That's happened every time. So if someone treats you like that, yeah, you should angry, but you cannot do anything to the man. You should move on. Oh my God, girl, come on.
So it's a big news now. It's a big news. So it's like saying a lot of the women are just saying that. A lot of the women actually are saying that what Kaesang did is very wrong. It's not gentleman.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's not gentleman.
It's not gentleman at all. It's not very
but
gentleman.
But you should move on.
We'll talk about that audience that you just mentioned. We'll talk about that audience later. Okay, but I want to ask you from a woman's side, if your husband do that to you, your husband right now suddenly disappear, poof, how do you feel?
I need to find a backup. for my life because I don't have him anymore. That's as simple as that.
Very different than most women that I talk to.
Yeah, I'm so different. I focus more on myself. I'm the most egoistic person that you ever met.
No, not really. Not really. I think you're one of the most generous people I've ever known. Actually, one of the most generous.
If you know me exactly. Okay, moving on. That's what I.
Moving on
That's
to the
what
next
I thought.
audience. The next audience is the Muslim audience. So I haven't told you. I haven't tell you much about the new woman, right? So the new woman is apparently is the assistant of Felicia.
Assistant Felicia. Who is Felicia? I mean, is
Felicia,
he someone important?
Felicia
Because
itu fiancé-nya Kaesang.
Iya. Felicia itu siapa sampai punya asisten gitu. Dia orang yang penting gitu.
Felicia is come from a rich family.
So she has a personal assistant.
Yes, a personal assistant.
That makes sense. Okay, and then
she has a personal assistant. So this is Felicia's personal assistant. Oh, by the way, why they need a personal assistant? Because Felicia and Kaesang are doing business together.
I see. That's the problem.
And Felicia is mostly in Singapore. Felicia is mostly in Singapore, so a lot of her work was delegated to the assistant.
I see.
Dan
because the money involved ya.
Nah, jadi asistennya ini berjilbab. Asistennya ini, maaf ya, ini opini gue doang ya, agak kayak mbak-mbak gitu.
Some people don't know what is mbak-mbak.
Mbak-mbak is, I don't know how do you say mbak-mbak ya in English? I don't know how do you say. Kayak countryside woman.
Yeah, countryside.
Okay. So anyway, I think people are gonna
get back to the point. To the point, please.
The woman is like mbak-mbak gitu ya kan. Nah, jadi ada satu audience.
What is the Muslim crowd say about it?
Muslim crowd are saying, jadi gini, this is what I don't like. A lot of pelakor happens. A lot of.
Just like the one we talked on the earlier podcast.
Nisa Sabiat, right? But no. You know, a lot of cheating cases happen among celebrities, right? So when that happens, right? Usually it's like they attack, like, oh, why are you cheating? Blah 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 blah. Nggak boleh. In Quran, you cannot cheat. Blah 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 blah. You should treasure your woman. Blah 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 blah. But this is what I don't like. Kaesang is a Muslim, right? And his ex-fiancée is non-Muslim. But when this cheating happens, so apparently they were cheating, right? When the cheating happens, and it happens to a Muslim girl, the third party is a Muslim girl. You know what the Muslim crowd are saying? The Muslim crowd are saying that nggak jodoh, it's okay. Lebih cocok sama yang berjilbab. Kan? What the fuck?
He's more suitable to this one.
Lo ngerti gak? Itu yang gue gak suka itu. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. This is where the hypocrisy of Indonesians are mostly. For me.
What did you say? Double standard. Again. Mostly, I don't really care about how the woman looks. It's like, I don't care, but I hate the perception of the public. Okay, and also, it's tough in Indonesia if you are from two different religions and you want to get married. It's tough, right? I think you know this better than I do. Even me, my wife was Buddhist, and it's really tough. Number one, she has to go to the church. She has to get baptized. She has to be certified. Oh my God, the process takes months. It's crazy, right? And then you have to change the di KTP, ganti dulu. You have to change the religion to Christian, baru you can get married. Gila. Makanya. So, and that's one issue.
What I heard that this Chinese woman, this Felicia, is willing to convert to Muslim.
Okay.
So it's like, to us, Chinese family, it's like to have your child convert to another religion, whether it's Muslim or whatever. It's a big sacrifice, though. I think that's a big sacrifice though. And then Kaesang just leave it all that because I think Kaesang is the type of person that kind of fall in love whoever is sitting beside him. No, because you have to understand, because Felicia is his classmate.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about that.
Right? And then now, this girl, I don't know what is the girl's name, the third party, I forgot. The third party is also, I think, working with Kaesang every day. And Kaesang is the type of person that kind of like falls in love whoever is sitting beside him. I think that's what's happening.
Oh my god.
So I just don't agree. The hypocrisy of religious, oh my god, it's just too much. That's why I it's so interesting. Like somebody, I was just like downstairs about a few days ago. I was just downstairs in the lobby, was waiting for the delivery to come, right, or something like that. And then, long story short, a bunch of my neighbors was downstairs like, hey, have you heard the news of Kaesang, blah 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 blah. I said, yeah. Well, as a man, you cannot do that. And then you know what they say? They say, oh no, it's okay because Kaesang and the new girlfriend is Muslim. You cannot be like that.
Yeah. The problem here is because Kaesang just leave Felicia without any news, without any clarity about their relationship. That is the big problem here. And people do not put a spotlight to Kaesang because of that problem.
And as much as I really want to support Kaesang because I really respect the President Jokowi, this kind of thing makes me think like, oh, ternyata asshole juga.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. But crazy, no. I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should. I just don't think because okay, I have a son, so I will make sure that you take responsibility, you know, of whatever decision that you're going to make. But if I have a daughter, and somebody do that to my son, in Chinese, let me tell you something about the Chinese family. If ada persepsinya gini, misalnya nih, gue punya adik nih, misalnya I have a sister, and my sister is being harassed by another guy. If I told her, it's okay, just let it go, right? In Chinese family, but the perception is I don't really care about my sister. If I say that.
I see. Okay.
However, if I really care about my sister, I will be like, who the fuck is the guy? I will find him, I will beat him up. That is love in the Chinese family. It's just that. As long as, because number one, you have to remember though, because we are being treated, we are always being raised and being taught to teach family is always number one, no matter what. So if by saying that, no matter what, that means like if somebody disturb or cross the borders of territory of my family, I will beat him up or her or whoever it is, you know. So sometimes that's why if like for example, this is me, it's like say, hey misalnya kayak you say to me, hey, gua lagi diganggu nih sama orang gitu ya kan. Terus misalnya lu nggak punya anjar gitu, you told me and you told, I'll be like, oh, who is the guy? I'll talk to him or something like that because I know your situation. But karena lu udah punya suami, I'll be like saying, you should talk to your husband. Not me.
Yeah. I got it.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. So we're gonna move on because we don't have a lot of time. And
so what is our last topic?
Our last topic of the day, what we're going to talk about is how much do you miss events? How much do you miss live events?
Shoot, it is already 1 year, on March, since we came to offline event. Oh my God, I miss it so much. Be it a bookish event, be it a rave party, be it a bazaar or some festival. Oh my God, I miss it so much.
Don't be afraid, So basically, right now, I think we got a lot of singers a lot of event promoters are now promoting this hashtag movement called hashtag Kami Kangen Event, which is basically they are trying to convince Pak Presiden, hey Pak, halo Pak Presiden yang kami muliakan, blah 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 blah. Vaccine is on the way. Vaccine is already out. So basically, what they're asking, can we have the plan to execute live event back?
To health event,
Yes. Not only music though. So basically, also the movie industry. The movie industry. I just saw actually before. I forgot to tell you. I just saw the post by Joe Taslim. Joe Taslim just posted also similar to the music industry event. They're just saying that we should get back to normal as soon as possible. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's been a year. I sometimes I'm thankful. Yeah, I'm thankful for me that I can do other digital marketing. I got clients from other sectors of the industry. Sometimes I pity people who are directly working for the event industry, like the staff, the crew. I wonder, like how, the artists, how do they survive? How do they survive? So, I think you have you got we got friends like Danti who was a DJ. So, can you tell? I remember you told me last year about her venture that she do by selling food and stuff like that. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, because what I see from her Instagram feed, she start selling food. I don't know if it's her own product or she tried to partner with some of her friends to sell the foods, to sell drinks also.
Rendang. Oh, drink also.
Rendang, and also drink. But I think the drinks is her partners, her friends, her friends' product. So
what drink?
Like semi-alcohol. It's like a light beer, light beer. Something like that. And also she sells some swab test. Back then when swab test devices.
Like antigen gitu ya.
Antigen, something like that, for like 2 million or something, 2 million ish. And wow, I mean she survived. she needs to do that to survive, because I believe there's no job offering. There's nothing.
Yeah, and then in the beginning when the pandemic started, I remember all of us moved to online for Twitch. What is it called? YouTube streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think that it kind of it's really died down. The trend, it's really died down. People are not. In the beginning, I remember one of the DJ. I forgot. He's not that popular, but he was a trance DJ. So he did a 24-hour stream. And he got $20,000. And I saw that in Twitch he got 30,000 viewers, 40,000 viewers, and stuff like that. But recently, I just checked the channel again. I think it was in the number of hundreds.
So he is still doing the streaming, but the view kind of decline,
Yeah. And also, I think, remember, the Colosseum DJs, Six Pratama and all that kind of. So, I heard that now Six Pratama is not really doing the online DJ anymore. He's not doing the online streaming. Now he's selling agro culture. He's selling agro vegetable. Hydro vegetable.
Okay.
Jadi yang jual yang organic vegetable.
Organic
vegetable gitu. Jadi my cousin is one of the buyer of Six product.
Okay, and
so jadi my cousin itu punya bisnis donat, kue donat kan. Jadi kayak gue nggak tahu lah ya beli apa. Terus my cousin is the staff. So my cousin ini staffnya gitu ya kan. So my cousin went to the supplier and he said he saw Six. Then so he approached Six. You DJ Colosseum ya?
Oops.
My cousin, it's one of my cousin yang gue sering pergi sama dia ke Colosseum akhir-akhir ini to go there. Terus long story short dia cerita. Jadi katanya sekarang banyak DJ itu sekarang kayak bisnis bener-bener side bisnis. Ada yang I'm not sure. He doesn't name who, but one of the DJ of Colosseum is now selling ikan lele.
Wow.
Farming ya, kayak farming ikan lele gitu. Ternak lele katanya namanya. Gue kayak,
Wow.
Oke.
Tapi ternak ikan lele good business loh.
Iya, if you can kalau lu bisa, karena susah ternak ya, prosesnya susah. Nggak gampang. My cousin pernah ternak ikan lele, tapi nggak berhasil karena kalau sekali temperaturnya salah atau apa bisa mati semua gitu. Gue ngerti deh, gue nggak gitu. Tapi ya gitu. Jadi terus.
So the point is people
have
to.
And one of my friends
find another side job, side business.
Yeah.
Maybe they previously doesn't get familiar with business world, but now they have to
and one
to
of
survive.
Do you know Eddie? Remember Eddie, my friend?
Yeah, Eddie.
Eddie kan juga he's not working at the sound production house, but he's also doing a lot of part-time work as a staff and crew member for events, right? So now he just called me up and he's like, hey, do you have like work for me, because I already he already have a third child loh, punya anak 3.
Wow.
I was like, wow, really? And I said, during pandemic, berani juga lu.
Wow.
So it's tough on everybody, and I really hope that hopefully abis Lebaran kita udah bisa mulai balik ke normal. Moga-mogahan sih,
it's not your normal. It's a new normal.
Yeah.
People should wearing mask still.
It's crazy. But I really think that I think Pak Jokowi also doesn't want the government, not only Pak Jokowi. I think we cannot prolong this staying at home for too long. Actually, we cannot. I don't think we can, because one by one the industry is not one by one. I think mostly the live and event industry is dying, really dying. And then my guess, I think around August we are going to see live event to be fully back. I think.
The one that hit the most is tourism industry, and also the retail industry is the one that got hit big during this pandemic.
Yeah, gokil ya. Makanya gue sometimes I'm very thankful that to be able to where I am, to be where I am right now. I'm just thankful to be able to be busy, to be able to get busy, to be able to do whatever that we can do. I'm just thankful, because a lot of people are so confused now. A lot of people are so
but they still have energy to follow up unimportant news. In my opinion, ya.
makanya gue juga I didn't know. It's like a lot of the news that we just talk about today is I just found out also from my wife.
But it was worse last year sih. Kayak tahun lalu tuh banyak banget berita yang gue pikir kayak, iya apaan sih gitu aja diangkat gitu. People talk about things that
this year is quite bad. This year I think a lot worse in terms of stupid news. This year. Yeah. But also last year with the Black Lives Matter movement, and then in the bookish industry there's a lot of conflict that I don't think it's I don't know. Hey, with the Black Lives. Before we end this segment, what happened?
So in the US, is it in the US or in Canada?
US. In the US.
No, not the Blacklist movement. It's a website called Book Outlet, the one that I ever told you about. Yeah, the Book Out. They sometimes choose reps for their website. It's you can call them as an ambassador for the website. Yeah, they chose some book influencer like booktuber, and one of them is kind of speak that they don't choose a black booktuber as their reps, and it's kind of Yes, their representative, and it got blew up in Twitter, and they attacking book outlet for being racist because book outlet reply that they chose only family friendly account, family friendly figure, and the black people kind of upset with that response from book outlet. It's like considering that black people is not family friendly, something like that.
So this brings up to
That's
our
crazy.
next topic. We're going to talk about cancel culture next week.
Yeah.
Cancel culture. Cancel culture has been. Here's a preview. So it's been quite interesting. This movement has been quite interesting. To me, I think it's been quite interesting. We'll talk about the list of the things that has been cancelled and why they are cancelled next week. But before we talk about that next week, I just want to say though, the world is moving towards a unique place.
Yeah.
Because I thought that it's crazy though, with the blow up of the internet, I thought that people are going to get smarter. I really do. I really do. But people get eaten up by stupid news, hoax, fake news. So much.
And also there's a fact that my sister told me that Indonesian netizen is the most nggak sopan tuh bahasa Inggrisnya.
Rude.
Unethical. Rude. The most rude netizen in the world.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you know one of our Indonesian rapper now is getting to be cancelled by K-pop netizen.
Wow.
So Young Lex. He plagiarized his latest music video from a K-pop video, and he doesn't want to apologize.
I see.
Anyway, guys, this is it for today. We're going to talk about that next week. This is our discussion. If you enjoy it, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. And also a special edition of the podcast every time. Let us know of your reaction request. We will react to it next week.
Yep.
I'm guessing we're gonna get another Northeast India. I'm just guessing. Anyway, guys.
The video of the Northeast India reaction will be published this week, yeah?
This week I will try to publish the reaction by Saturday. No, Friday. By Friday. And then this podcast will be released on Saturday.
Stay tuned, guys.
Right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bentar ya.